All right, Illini basketball fans, let's talk about it. After Northwestern's amazing upset in East Lansing taking out Michigan State, what a win! What a win! The Big Ten is crazy. Anyone can win anywhere in the Big Ten. It is insane. With that said, Illinois is now the only undefeated conference team in the Big Ten. They're 6-0. People are excited. They're hyped. And why not? Illinois is 6-0 in the Big Ten schedule. There it is, 6-0. All right. I'm the type of person I want to know why. Don't just tell me something, but tell me why. I always wanted to know why. Why is their record that? Why are their stats that? Why does this work like this? I always wanted to know the why of things. It didn't take long to figure out why Illinois is 6-0 in the conference. It's who they played. Illinois opponents are 8-23 in Big Ten play. Let me say that again. The teams Illinois has played in the Big Ten are a combined 8-23 in Big Ten play. Illinois literally has played against the worst teams in the Big Ten: Nebraska, Maryland, Minnesota, Michigan, Iowa, Rutgers. They're 6-0. That is a fact. They're in first place. That is a fact. But it is also a fact that Illinois has played the easiest schedule in the Big Ten Conference to this point. That is also a fact. When you're playing 0-7 Nebraska, 1-4 Maryland, 1-4 Minnesota, 1-3 Michigan, 2-3 Iowa, you only have one win against a team that is above 500, and that's Rutgers at 3-2. All right? That's the reality. Now, Illinois is going to play Wisconsin, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Purdue. And as we've seen by the upsets already this year, any of these teams can rise up and beat you on your home court. Purdue lost at home. Michigan State has lost at home. Huge upsets. So it's been proven it can happen. Now, if Illinois can go undefeated against Wisconsin, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Purdue, if they can do that, well, save me a spot for the hype train. I'll gladly jump on board. But as I see it, Illinois, in my opinion, they're too inconsistent offensively to be a real threat to win anything. You just can't count on anyone to score consistently. Trent Frazier has proven he is inconsistent offensively. Sometimes he has scored 0 points in the game. Sometimes he'll score 7 points. Sometimes he'll score 27. You just don't know what you're going to get from Trent Frazier offensively. He's inconsistent. And if you don't believe me, look at Trent Frazier's numbers throughout the year. There's been like 3 games he scored 0 points. So, very inconsistent offensively. So you just don't know. And Kofi gets in foul trouble. Where's the scoring coming from? Alfonso Plummer, inconsistent. You don't know what you're getting. Jacob Granderson, you don't know what's going to happen with him per game. The only player on that team with any kind of consistency that you could take a permanent marker and write down numbers that you think you're going to get is from Kofi. Period. There's not another player on that roster that you can take a permanent marker and write down their numbers they're going to get. And that's why I do not believe in this team. As of right now, from what I have seen, Illinois is a turnover machine as a team, and that's without Cabello. Even without Mr. Turnover Cabello, Illinois still commits way too many turnovers per game. In my opinion, that is a huge, huge problem. Especially when you have more turnovers than assists, as they did in the game against Michigan. That's a huge problem. In Illinois' three-point shooting, you live by the three, you die by the three. Unless you got Klay Thompson, Seth Curry, unless you got them shooting your threes, it could be a tough time trying to win shooting threes. Sometimes you're going to make them, sometimes you're not. And when you don't make them, what are you going to do then? So I just see quite a bit of problems with the Illini team. The turnovers, the bad passing, the not taking advantage of players' strengths, lackadaisical defense at times, lackadaisical offense. I just see a lot of problems when I watch them play. I don't have confidence that they're the best team in the Big Ten. Now, does every team in the Big Ten have problems? Yes. But I don't watch every team in the Big Ten. But I have watched every game Illinois has played, so I can only speak about Illinois. So if you are a fan of a different team, feel free to share the problems that you see with your team. I can only speak on Illinois from what I see. And you can join me this Monday where I will be streaming as I watch Illinois versus Purdue. Usually I only stream the second half of games. But for Purdue, I'm going to stream the entire game. So join me Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm going to watch Purdue. I'll be commentating on the game as I see it. We can watch it together, and we can see what happens. Will Trent Frazier, will he show up in a big way? Will Kofi show up in a big way? Will Plummer show up in a big way? Can Omar Payne be used correctly on offense? We're going to find out Monday. Monday, they're going to face a quality opponent with Purdue. It's going to be a big-time game. Illinois will be at home, so it's a great opportunity for Illinois to show the country that they're legit. Right now, there are quite a bit of people who look at Illinois, they see the 6-0, but they also see who Illinois has beaten. The worst teams in the Big Ten. So a lot of people aren't buying into Illinois. And why would you? If Illinois can go undefeated against Wisconsin, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Purdue, all right, now you've shown something now. But like I said, from what I've seen, I just don't see a team good enough to win the Big Ten. I don't see a team that can win more than one game at most in the tournament because they're just too inconsistent offensively as a team. They turn the ball over too much. Their threes, they can go cold on threes. So I just don't see it. But let me know what you guys think. So enjoy Illinois being undefeated in the Big Ten while it lasts, because as we know, based on the schedule coming up, it's not going to last long. So you got Purdue, go to Maryland. You got Michigan State. Northwestern just went to East Lansing and beat them. So now you got that presents a tough game. You got Wisconsin. You got to go to Indiana, to Purdue, Northwestern again. Go to the play Rutgers on the road. That's tough. Then you go to Michigan State. Then you play Ohio State. Michigan should have their full team back. That's why Michigan sucks right now, because they're missing their best player. So once Michigan gets their entire team back, Michigan should be a much improved team, honestly. So don't expect them to suck when they have their full team. All right, that's going to be a tough game. Penn State and Iowa. So a lot harder schedule coming up for Illinois. All right, we're going to find out a lot Monday. This Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Join me. We're going to find out just how legit Illinois is right now. We're going to find out. All right? ILL, INI.